Hey guys, so today I'm going to be running through my 2022 Appalachian Trail clothing gear list. To preface this, I am pretty particular about the way clothes fit, so I did a lot of research and had a lot of trial and error before finding what worked for me. But anyway, hope this can provide you some insight and give you a little bit of direction while choosing the clothes you choose to bring on your thru hike. All right, let's get started. So my hiking shirt is called Athleta Renew Racerback Tank. It's both antimicrobial and anti-odor, which is phenomenal when you are only washing your clothes once every, 1 to 2 weeks. This shirt cost me $49 on Athleta, but you can often find cheaper used gear on Craigslist or eBay, even new gear that isn't at full market price. This thing was great, super durable, highly recommend. As for my sports bra, I just got a standard kind of like low support Nike sports bra. This one is called the Indy. It was $18. It did the job. It was really comfortable. I think my goal, which is common to a lot of women's goal on trail, is to forget that you're wearing a sports bra because you're wearing it every damn day. So you don't want to feel too restricted. All right, as for my shorts, I love these shorts. These are called the Bayleaf Women's Shorts. They're 4 inches. They're quick dry, and they actually have some sun protection in them as well. So they have a couple pockets, which I suppose if you didn't want them, you could probably find a way to cut them out. But these shorts were excellent, especially because I decided to go commando for the trail. I didn't want to deal with having to wash like 2 pairs of underwear every day, and re-wearing underwear just wasn't for me. So I went commando, and these were some of the only shorts that actually covered everything and kept me concealed. I tried on several shorts, and these were my favorite. They were most comfortable and actually the cheapest. These only cost me $26, and they last me the whole trail. All right, so my next piece from Athleta is this antimicrobial, once again, it's merino wool, Forest Hill Ascent long sleeve shirt. I really like this shirt because it has these like breathing ventilation holes in the back, which is really nice, especially if your backpack is like compressed against you all day. This at least helps to give a little bit more airflow. This was merino wool, so it was by nature anti-odor, so it didn't smell, terribly rancid after wearing it for several days, but just like everything, it eventually would. Super comfortable. This is not the merino wool that is scratchy or anything like that, just an excellent base layer, and I took it with me the entire trail. All right, so for PJs, I'll just switch to that right now. I pretty much just wore this shirt, actually. I bought it a day before trail and didn't think I was going to take it with me, but ended up carrying it to Maine. So I wore this t-shirt, which was just like I had on at all times, hiking, sleeping, town, whatever. I also would wear these Softy shorts either to bed or around camp. And then halfway through the trail, I ended up just buying like a pair of undies to wear to bed as well. And then in the colder months, I had these -33 merino wool leggings. So I loved these things. They're $74 on Amazon, but they're excellent quality. I tried on several base layer leggings that were merino wool, and almost all of them bunched up in the crotch and were scratchy or uncomfortable, but these were so comfortable. These were the best. So I can't say enough good things about these pants. I took them the entire trail. I would wear them around camp. I would wear them as an insulation layer when it was cold outside, and sometimes I just wear them to bed. So originally, which is crazy, I brought 2 long sleeves on trail with me. This was my second long sleeve shirt that was supposed to be my bed shirt. This, if you don't want to go with the Athleta one, is Mary wool. It's super comfortable. This is it's also on the pricier side, $59, I think, on Amazon. But not scratchy at all, super great quality, Mary wool, so it also has that built-in anti-odor quality to it. All right, as for my mid-layer, nothing too special about this whole thing here, but this is the Alley Peak hoodie from Columbia. It cost me, I think, like 40 bucks. Super comfortable. It has this little kangaroo pouch right here, which was great. But one downside is that it's pretty bulky. Doesn't pack down great. So yeah, that's what you get for, like, you know, not spending the money on the more expensive mid-layer. So moving on, we have this beautiful $375 Ghost Whisperer 2 jacket from Mountain Hardwear. I just ended up spending the money on this thing. There are several dupes online. I don't know if they work quite as well, but this thing has an 800 fill down. It is water resistant, not waterproof. And it packs down right inside its own pocket. It is less than an ounce, which is crazy. And it works so well. Super warm, kept it with me the whole trail. Highly recommend. I know it's really expensive, but if you can find a sale like Black Friday, do it. Just pull the trigger. And next we have this North Face Venture 2 raincoat. This cost me 45 bucks, I believe. I got it on clearance. There are limits to what any raincoat can do in keeping water out, but this one did a pretty good job. It has the pit zips for ventilation, which was nice, and I kept it with me the whole trail. Next, we have Oh Ho Hi. Oh Hi. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I found these little boots on Amazon, maybe for like 15 bucks. Didn't keep them with me long. Definitely overkill, but if you're extra like me and you want some little booties for camp in the beginning, these things were so great. It was freezing in the beginning, so I was very grateful that I had these around camp and to sleep in. I have pretty bad circulation, so I wanted to make sure I could feel my toes at night, and these helped. Didn't keep them for very long, though. All right. I also brought a little beanie on trail. This one is Burton. It's definitely bulkier than it needs to be. You can get away with just having a headband or like some sort of like smaller, more lightweight hat, but I like this one. It's cute, so I went with it. I think it was like 18 bucks on Amazon. I can't find its name right now, but I will link it below. And another extra thing that I brought with me on trail, I could start my own segment. I bought some water mitts for like when it rains. Clearly I was worried about getting hypothermia, okay? But anyway, these things were kind of a piece of shit. They didn't really do anything, so I don't recommend. But if you want to find something like this, I think these are actually called motorcycle mitts. Got them on Amazon. They didn't really work. All right, gloves. So I bought these at REI. They have pretty good ratings. They're water resistant, not waterproof. They are called Serious All Weather Gloves. They're $39. I kept these with me probably for like a month and a half on trail. I just never wore them. Honestly, I think you can get away with having these gloves on trail pretty much the entire time. Unless you're leaving like early in February, you'll want something heavier. But when you're moving, you keep your body warm, and you just don't really need anything more than this. But I wore this boho Bando all the time. I know some girls use it as a shirt. Like, you could technically use it as a camp shirt, but I pretty much just wore it as a headband. Keep my crazy hair out of my face. And then my beloved socks. I could go on and on about these things. These are the Injinji toe socks. They're about $12 to $16 depending on the model you get. But I found these socks super durable. I only had 2 the entire trail, and by the end, of course, like I had like toes sticking out in every direction. But these were great socks. Some people just use them as a liner, but I didn't. I just used them as my regular socks, and they helped with blister prevention, and they were great. As for my sneakers, so I wore these Ultra Lone Peak 5 trail running shoes. I believe that's the model, yeah. So these are great shoes. My first pair I took with me 836 miles, which was a big no-no. I got plantar fasciitis from that and dealt with that for probably another 1,000 miles. But I loved these shoes at first before I realized that they were absolutely destroying my feet. The fabric is probably more durable than any other shoe that I saw on trail. With this model, I will say. Because the next model of Ultras were not quite as durable. These are the Olympuses here. They go for $180, I believe. This was the last pair that I wore. You can see that these ones are hurting pretty bad. But I love how the Olympuses felt support-wise. But otherwise, they were just a mess. Like, just fabric coming out in every direction. And actually, my second day that I had these, the first time around, I had a hole just as big made from tripping on a root. So I was not really happy with the durability of this fabric, but it pretty much resolved my plantar fasciitis, which was way more important. As for camp shoes, we have these Zeros here. I don't know how heavy these are. They're not very heavy. I don't know. I can't remember. But these things are great for fording rivers, and that's pretty much it, in my opinion. They have the traction on the bottom, which makes it great if you don't want to get your shoes wet. You can easily cross rivers without fearing of slipping for the most part, which is much better than, like, say, a pair of flip-flops that aren't going to do anything for you. But these are $84, kind of overkill there. And when you get up to pee in the middle of the night, you just want to slip shoes on easily, not deal with all these like straps and whatnot. So if I had to choose again, I probably would just get a cheaper pair of flip-flops. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers all of my clothing gear on trail. I would love to get your feedback on this video or future videos that you want to see. And if you have any questions or comments, you can hit me up on my Instagram. It's Lexatreks, Lexatreks, or here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day.